Welcome to the February 28th edition of The Week Ahead. Welcome back from February vacation. I hope you all had a chance to unwind, relax, or do some fun stuff. Coming up in this episode, we have an important video to update everyone on the course selection process, which is happening in the coming days. An interview with student leaders about National Unplugged Day and what we have planned for LHS. Stab highlight of the week. We have some updates and important events that we'd like to share with you, and some scenes from Black History Month event that happened on Thursday, February 17th. All that and more on The Week Ahead.
You know that I see it. I know you're a star.
Hi Lowell High students. Mrs. Bruner here, along with Ms. Roy from the LHS School Counseling Department. We know this has been a crazy year getting used to being back in person, but it's that time of year again. Time to pick your classes for next year. So let's talk about course selection. Please understand that you have a better chance of getting the classes you want if you pick them now.
So starting soon, students will be completing their course requests and selecting courses for next year. This will be all done in Aspen, so make sure you have access to your account ahead of time. You will be working with your teachers to select classes, and then we'll have a one-on-one meeting with your counselor to make sure that you are meeting graduation requirements. They will help you choose an English, history, math, and science class. We also have a variety of electives in many pathways, including health and bioscience, engineering, Air Force, JROTC, culinary arts, education, fine arts, business, finance and marketing, communications, environmental sustainability, and civics, citizenship, and communities. We also have lots of exciting programs, including Elevate and After Dark. After Dark is our partnership with GLTHS, the VOC, where students can learn about information technology, automotive trades, and advanced manufacturing. We have also expanded our early college course offerings. Early college is the new name for dual enrollment classes, where you'll get college credit. UMass Lowell still has its own dual enrollment classes as well.
In each of your counselor's Google Classrooms, there is a folder for course selection. Included in the folder will be information about how to access your transcript in Aspen, elective options, and directions for how to enter your courses. You can also pick up handouts with this information in your advisory or look at the directions on our school website.
Please make sure you select 35 credits. Be sure to discuss your selections with your teachers and your parents or guardians. We want you to be happy with your schedule, so please take this seriously. The more thought and effort you put in now, the better chance you have of getting a schedule that you like. Happy course selection, and thank you very much.
For about 2 years now, we've been dealing with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has altered our daily living. Closures of schools, social distancing, mask mandates, remote learning, and cancellations of lots of in-person events have impacted us all. Although things are starting to open back up, it's clear that many of us have gravitated toward our devices, phones, computers, tablets, video games, and other forms of technology to entertain ourselves and interact with family and friends. These devices serve a valuable purpose in our society, but they could also be a distraction that interferes with person-to-person contact and establishing relationships and ultimately building community. A few teachers, students, and other staff members have come up with an idea for us to participate in Unplugging Day this Friday, March 4th.
Hey guys, we're rolling.
Oh my goodness. We're back on The Week Ahead. So, I have two students with me today, and we're going to talk about an event that we're trying to promote here at Lowell High School to provide an opportunity for us to reconnect by disconnecting.
My name is Akusha Carey. I'm an 11th grader, and I'm in E-House.
My name's Kylie Conlin. I'm in C-House, and I'm also an 11th grader.
I think that National Unplugged Day is important because so many of us don't know the people sitting next to us name. You don't know where they come from, you don't know what class they're going to, you don't know anything about them other than the fact that they're sitting next to you. So to me, National Unplugged Day just means a day where you can put your phone down, take your AirPods off, take your headphones out of your ear, and just say hi to the person next to you.
I'd say for me, it's like National Unplugged Day is like reconnecting with your class and like actual human interaction rather than texting hey maybe to like the person that's sitting next to you.
This is going to be on March 4th. It's a Friday. It's completely optional, voluntary. You can opt in, but we really want you to do it. teachers and students on the day would not use their phones or computers. Teachers can use their computers for email and attendance taking, and this would happen from 7:55 to 10:45. We wanted to try the full day, but we thought, you know what? Let's start slow because we've been so used to being on our devices periodically throughout the day. So we'll go from advisory to the end of period 3. Now, we have some prizes, and we have gift cards, and we'll have some other incentives. So students and teachers who can attest that they've been device-free for the entire duration of this period, we'll enter you into a raffle. You'll enter yourself into a raffle to win gift cards and other prizes. And we'll have a Google form that will be emailed to all students and staff. In the spring, we'd like to try this out in periods 4 through 7. We'll see how this goes, and we think it's a great idea. And we'll hopefully reconnect by disconnecting. Anything else that you guys would want to say?
There's no harm in trying, just saying hi to the person next to you.
Well, that's a good point. It's not just about not using your device. It's really about trying to get to know each other. Here at Lowell High, we want to build a sense of community. We want to be able to say hi to the person next to you and not have the phone or the computer be a distraction or be a barrier to that. We all know that our technology is important. We do rely on it for school, for communicating with friends and family. We were just talking about how we use different apps to connect with our family that we may not ever be able to see because they may not be local. They may not be local. You can see what they look like, FaceTime, emails, text messages, and all the other apps. But when someone's sitting next to you and we lose that opportunity to build a relationship with them, sometimes I believe that we can do better in terms of building that sense of community all the way up from advisory through our classes. So I want to thank our student leaders for taking an active role in this. I'm going to give it a try on March 4th. It'll be tough because I rely on my phone a lot, and you guys will make the pledge as well, make the commitment?
Yep.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Our staff highlight of the week goes out to one of our newest members of the LHS community, Mr. Sean Kiley, the Student Support Service Coordinator in the Freshman Academy, along with Mr. Frederickson. Last week, Mr. Kiley paid a visit to the high school he graduated from, Methuen High, to support the Lowell High School wrestling team that were participating in the sectional tournament. By chance, he happened to stand in front of a banner with his name on it. I wonder how that happened. Mr. Kiley, like many other LHS staff, were successful athletes in high school and college. Mr. Kiley excelled in wrestling at Methuen High School and Springfield College. This week, seniors from the internship course listened to a guest speaker from Santander Bank to share tips on workplace etiquette and appropriate communication on the job. If you're interested in taking this internship course next year, please talk with your guidance counselor during course selection. On February 17th, LHS student attended a Black History Month event in the Irish Auditorium with the theme of Hidden in Plain Sight, Stories of Black Lowell, which is also a published book. The event was organized by Yvette Cheeks from the Peer Mediation Program and attended by several teachers and their classes. Guest speaker, Mr. James Mitchell, our famous security guard, shared his experiences growing up in Lowell, and students also had their chances to share their thoughts and read excerpts from the book. Overall, it was a great event. Thank you to everyone that participated. The RAC Club had a successful flower sale last week. RAC stands for Random Acts of Kindness. We thank you for all your work. Proceeds will go towards the Feminine Products Hygiene Drive. You saw those guests on our show a few weeks ago. Thank you to all the staff and students who purchased flowers for this special event. So on the screen, we have some LHS updates. Please pay attention to any of these important dates because they might impact you.
Where you go, I'd follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, know you're the best part. Oh,
Well, that does it for another episode of The Week Ahead. We want to thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time on The Week Ahead. Have a great week, everybody.
best part.
Is it sunrise in those brown